song, In Christ Alone. My chord sheet is in the key of D. I'll show it to you. It's 2 pages actually. I'll grab the other page as well. And as you can see, I love printing mine in color so that when my eyes goes down to the page on my stand, I quickly know I'm in the first verse, the second verse, or the chorus because of the colors. It just stands out. I'm a color person. So you can get this in the link below. It's free. Print it, use it. And yeah, just like and subscribe to my channel as a way of saying thank you. And I love it if people leave comments. That really makes my day. So if you can do that, would be appreciated. But just to explain to you what I do in playing this song, In Christ Alone, it's got 4 verses, all in the same key. Now, sometimes people would change key. Let's say you go from 4 verses, you go D, 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 and the last one in E, up, and it lifts the song. This song, it was very singable in D, so we decided at our church to leave it in D, because it's got that high note there. What heights of love, what there's a peace when fears are still. Fears is really high, so if you go up a key, then that becomes even higher. So we just left it in D, but what we do is we play the song, you know, verse 1, like I've just done it, verse 2, you know, just straightforward. But then we get to verse 3, we make like a little lull in the music. We go, the strumming stops and it just rakes. There in the ground his body lay, light of the world by darkness slain. Very gentle, because he's in the grave. And now you build the music. So stopping the groove at verse 3 breaks it. It gives it something different. And then when it says up from the grave he rose again, you start building the music at that part again. Then bursting forth in glorious day, up from the grave he rose again. And as he stands, and then you just go for it, because he's standing in victory. So the music is reflective of the words. And verse 4, straightforward, just strum it along. Yes, it's a very straightforward song, straightforward chords, but because they do change quickly, I keep it simple. And the key of D, of all the keys, you know, if you take C's got some open notes, D has got only the D string open note, and then the bottom 3 strings are held down. So it doesn't give you a lot of open chord voicings you can use. So I just kind of stick to the bottom 4 strings for my chords, like I do. There's my G. It's a D, G, D, G, D. I could do G like that, but I'm just kind of keeping everything the same at the bottom of the guitar. From the G, A, B minor. I could do the full B, but I'm sticking to the bottom. My bass guitar player is playing those nice low bass notes. But then your E minor, you're going to go, of course, E minor needs the top strings, A7, D. And little things you can do to help with the playing is use swivel notes. Like if I go D to G, whether it's the full G or just the D, I've got a swivel note. My D to the G, there's finger 3 stayed in place. And then back to D to G, then A, I slide that one back and I've got my A. And then B minor, bottom 4 strings. Off that comes G. And so those two just, as they are, just jump down to the G position. So B minor, fingers 3 and 4, in position, just jump down, got my G, or the full G. Then I'm going to do my E minor, and my A7, finger 2 is already in place. So I swivel, I've got E minor, for A7, lift finger 1 and put down finger 3. Always use swivel points or gliding with up and down the strings. It makes for ease of playing. D, and then I get there's a D with the F sharp chord, so just the thumb comes over and that hits the F sharp. So E, F, F sharp. E, F, F sharp, so D, the F sharp note. And then G, D, A. And it goes on. It's very few chords repeated over and over. So I hope this helps you. I hope you have joy in singing and playing this at your church. An excellent song. by a couple that I love and appreciate for their contribution to music, Keith and Christy Getty, and this song was written along with Stuart Townend. Gifted people that are blessing the churches with good words, biblical grounded words for our worship. God bless you all.